want to get at is what's it like to serve the Lord in this capacity for 19 years, 20 years, and then also what have you learned in 19 or 20 years?
Yeah, when we went there, we thought like we would experience what we had heard of or seen in the States, where you tell your friends you're going to study the Bible and they are excited and they come, and pretty soon you have a little group of 10 and invite their friends, and pretty soon you have 20. And then you need to rent a place. You can go to the next to the school because the schools there rent their place, and you're on your way to becoming a church. The good thing is that we never tried to start a church anywhere, and actually, backing up a bit, we came to replace that pastor, but what we didn't know is that the church was on the verge of a split.
Okay.
Some people wanted to go the extreme charismatic way, and some others wanted to be very traditional.
Okay.
And I think because Calvary is a very balanced ministry, they could look into what they had heard about Calvary and felt that we would be on their side.
Okay.
And
Both.
So we would be on their side.
Okay.
And it was a honeymoon time.
Okay, sure.
Everybody loved us, and then our pastor from Seattle came to do an outreach to encourage us with Nick Long and Rob Dingman who are now pastoring in Germany and England.
Yeah.
And we did an outreach, and it became apparent to those people that they were not in line with what Calvary was about. And after that, the split was manifest, and we had a commitment for 1 year, and at the end of that 1 year, we said, encouraged by our pastor, he says, if you feel like launching into new work, we'll be behind you. So that's eventually what we did after much praying.
Okay.
And, so we started in our living room with my 2 kids and my wife on one Sunday, and then started inviting people. And we live near a campus, and we've always had a heart for students and young people. So we started a Bible study right off the bat on Sunday, but it was not very fast growing. The growing was pretty slow.
Sure.
We had more success with a midweek study where we had students from the nearby campus that would attend. We would go, at the time we could go on the campus with a book stand and talk about God and invite people, and we would get pretty excited because the group would grow, and by mid-year, like in April or usually April was the high tide.
Okay.
We would have a group of 20, even 30 people, and we thought we were on our way. But after that, the exams, and then the end of the school year, people would go all over the place and leave the place, and we felt that we were starting all over again. And we did that for a few years, and we got pretty discouraged, thinking we're investing in these people, but we know next year they are moving to another school somewhere else, and then we had a bright idea. We said we should pray. Pray about having some families join the fellowship, because we realized, the young people bring excitement, the thrill, the enthusiasm, but for stability we need older families, older people, and graciously the Lord answered and brought to us some great families. Some of them are still with us to this day.
Wow.
So really we didn't know what to expect. But we were led to believe that, with Calvary you can start anywhere in the world, and you'll have, after a year you should have 50 people, those were not given, but those were kind of the secret expectations or things you think it's normal to see. So we didn't see that growth.
Sure.
And I'm glad, looking back, that the Lord didn't give me 50, 100 people right off the bat, because He needed to work on me first, and my wife and our family. And also, I think if I had, quote, quote, succeeded that way, I would have been so proud and not able to work with the pastors in that area that I've been working there for so long, so hard. It was a good heart towards the Lord, and that really taught us humility and a sense that you need to love your other church workers, other works. You know. Coming from Calvary, which is a big movement in the States, you know, you barely interact with other groups.
Yeah.
Because you are so big, you have your own resorts, camp, vacation camp, whatever, schools and conferences and concerts.
Yeah.
But there, if you want
magazines, radio stations, on and
you
on.
name it.
Yeah. So you could live very comfortably
without having a need for any interaction. Or the only time I remember working with some other churches was when we had a Billy Graham crusade, or but that was once every so many years. So that was new to us. That was something and I was able to join a meeting of pastors from the area, and I think building up relationships and praying with them was very important to get a good foundation and to be accepted in the community. They know you're not there to steal their sheep. You're here to bring the Lord, the message to a big city of 500,000 people that is lost.
Yeah.